Are your tech-savvy young employees your greatest asset? Or could they actually be your company's most significant cybersecurity threat? Today, we're tackling some eye-opening research that might change the way you view cybersecurity in your business. A new global study, including over 6,500 employees from various industries and roles, was conducted, and it has led to some shocking results that have changed the myth that tech savvy equals safe. Turns out, youth and tech know-how don't necessarily protect you against cyber threats. So, let's look at the details. First up, a staggering 34% of these employees under the age of 40 admitted to playing a risky game with password security, often using something as easily guessable as their date of birth, either as their password or as part of it. Compare this to only 19% of older employees, and you start to see a surprising trend. Remember, using your date of birth or your pet's name is like leaving the keys in the door. It's time to level up on password creation. Use a mix of numbers, letters, and symbols, or let a password manager do the heavy lifting for you. But wait, it gets worse. Looking beyond people using birthdays as passwords, we find that 38%, yes, more than a third of younger employees reuse their passwords across devices, applications, and websites. This isn't just a bad habit. It's a cyber vulnerability waiting to be exploited. Now, let's talk about phishing, the malicious attempt to gather sensitive information through deception. It's not just some tech jargon, but a real and present threat. But despite this, a concerning 23% of younger workers didn't report the last phishing attempt they received. And their reason? Well, they didn't think it was important. This underreporting could stem from a misconception that the one small phishing attempt isn't a big deal. Yet every unreported incident could be the crack that allows cyber criminals to flood in. Did you know that last year, 36% of data breaches were due to unreported phishing attempts? It's a chain reaction that starts with a single click. And we're left with a burning question. Who's to blame for these concerning cybersecurity practices? Well, it might just be you. Is it fair to single out these younger employees for cybersecurity lapses when a closer look reveals that the real issue may lie with the business itself? In fact, the data points to a significant gap in cybersecurity education in the workplace. Just over a third of workers surveyed admitted their employer does not provide mandatory cybersecurity training. And this oversight, it's more than just an error. It's a critical vulnerability that businesses need to address. Regular cyber fitness workshops, surprise phishing drills, and engaging security challenges are all part of a standard week for a business that is serious about cyber defense. Isn't it time we moved away from passive awareness to active practice in cybersecurity training? But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. It's not too late to change this. This is where you come in. It's time you make security more than just a policy. Let's make it part of your daily life at work. Before we wrap up, let's not just brush this off as just another talk. Take this as a call to action. Let's make cybersecurity a part of your daily conversation and operations. And remember, if this conversation has sparked your interest, don't just sit on it, be part of the change. Think of a world where everyone is a key player in the big game of cyber defense. Every bit of effort counts, and it begins with a simple action, yours. Take the leap with a follow or a subscribe and dive with us into the world where cybersecurity is as natural as your morning coffee. By staying informed and engaging with our cybersecurity and technology tips, you're not just protecting your company's data, you're also safeguarding your personal information from cyber threats. And I'll see you next week for more insights with our Tuesday Tech Update. So stay vigilant, stay secure, and remember, your cybersecurity is in your hands.